Tennis. Wimbledon 2025 preview, full schedule, and how to watch live. Who will reign supreme on the pristine grass tennis courts of Wimbledon? Find out everything you need to know about the Championships 2025. The crown jewel of the tennis world will shine for the next 2 weeks at Wimbledon 2025, June 30th, 13 July. As the oldest tennis tournament in the world, the championships represent tradition and prestige blended together in the leafy London suburb of Wimbledon. It is the third Grand Slam of the season and the only one to be played on grass, a surface that causes a tantalizingly low bounce at nonetheless startling speeds. The man to beat in the ATP draw is double defending champion Carlos Alcaraz on a career-best winning streak of 18 matches, while the world number 2 is unbeaten on grass since June 2024. For the WTA players, 2024 Wimbledon winner Barbara Krejcikova will look to fend off the top-ranked players in the world to become the first player to defend her women's singles title in 9 years. As the tennis world comes together in SW19, here is everything you need to know about the 2025 Wimbledon Championships. Can anyone stop reigning champion Carlos Alcaraz, King of Grass? He may not be the top-ranked player in the world, but Alcaraz is undoubtedly the most informed tennis player on tour. The Spaniard's mythical Roland Garros final comeback against world number 1 Jannik Sinner was a reminder of his greatness at just 22 years old. Alcaraz comes into Wimbledon having won 4 of the last 5 tournaments he has contested, including victory at his grass season opener at Queen's. A third consecutive title would make the Olympic silver medalist Spain's outright most decorated Wimbledon singles player, ahead of 2-time winner Rafael Nadal. An Alcaraz triumph could see him become world number 1 for the first time in almost 2 years, but he will have to dethrone Sinner and his year-long reign at the top. The 23-year-old is aiming for his first grass major final at Wimbledon, while he has his sights set on a second slam of the season after claiming the Australian Open at the start of 2025. It would be remiss not to consider 7-time champion Novak Djokovic as a leading contender, the Olympic champion now purely focused on the majors and LA 2028. Can his immense experience on grass propel him to a record-breaking 25th Grand Slam title and an 8th Wimbledon crown to tie with Roger Federer? Meanwhile, Britain's home hopes will rest on the shoulders of Jack Draper, who is the nation's highest seed in the men's singles draw for 8 years. Madison Keys and Coco Gauff search for second slam of the season. Despite Aryna Sabalenka's grasp on the world number 1 spot, this season's slams have both been won by players from the USA. In fact, both Madison Keys and Coco Gauff beat Sabalenka in the Australian Open and French Open finals respectively. Keys has shown consistency throughout the season following her maiden major at Melbourne Park, while grass is the only surface where she holds a 100% final win record during her career. For world number 2 Gauff, she returns to the scene of her breakout victory as a 15-year-old against Venus Williams in 2019. Now 21, the new Roland Garros champion will look to improve on her best Wimbledon run of the quarterfinals last year. When it comes to grass, the field is even more diverse. 8 different women have lifted the Venus Rosewater dish in the past 8 years, all as first-time winners. Olympic champion Jasmine Paolini has thrived on the surface and reached the 2024 singles final, while 2023 Wimbledon winner Marketa Vondrousova comes off the back of the Berlin WTA 500 title. British fans will look forward to watching Emma Raducanu, the 2021 US Open champion. She arrives in southwest London as the number 1 British female player for the first time in 2 years, having pipped Katie Boulter to the position this month. How to watch the championships live. Wimbledon will be broadcast for free in Great Britain on the BBC, who cover the 2 weeks across their broadcast and digital channels. ESPN will show the tournament across South America and in the USA, where Tennis Channel also hold rights. Canadian fans can follow the action live on TSN and RDS, while 9 Network Australia and Stan Sport share the broadcast of matches in Australia. In India, Wimbledon will be shown on Star Sports and Jio Hotstar, with Spot the Place to watch the tennis in the Philippines. Find the full list of broadcasters for the championships here.